I mean, it's almost where you get into a point where you're almost having to manage up, right? So
All the
I
time.
would, I used
100%.
to, I mean, I used to get my boss, I mean, epic butt tons of shit about me having to, I spend more time managing him than I did my guys. And it usually, trickled down to a pretty good conversation, but, that explained to him why. But I think oftentimes we miss that sometimes, trying to help manage expectations and you're that intermediary. What do you put into place to kind of help people understand that people have bad days, right? Your boss will have a bad day. And unfortunately, sometimes it rains down on you. But how do you put up that barrier to keep it from seeping through the cracks down into your team? How do you build that level out in your team? Is it just based on trust that if it does trickle down, come talk to me about it, we'll get this sorted out? Or what do you put something else in place?
Yeah. Yeah. This is a really broad topic that I think deserves a lot of thought. Um, what I see in businesses that do well when there's mayhem, when there's chaos, when there's things that, don't go well. And manufacturing's a hot seat, right? I call it being in the frying pan. Because if you can't take the heat, manufacturing's really not a good spot for you because something's going to happen every day. And the reaction of the boss, if it's consistent, you know what to expect. You can manage that, right? You can tell people like, hey, our messaging here needs to be clear that we've got a problem. We've also thought through a solution and to share that solution so that we don't get 100 different solutions that he demands we try, she demands we try. But I think it's that consistency, right? Knowing that somebody has your back, even if sometimes they're off the hook with their reaction. And I mean, I've got some bosses I think about in the past that literally did have that whole fly off the handle in their quiver, right?
Right.
And so it was my job to manage that reaction, but also to share with the people that we're gonna be okay, right? It like he's got a lot of pressure or she's got a lot of pressure from the board, from investors or whatever it is, and I think it's communication, William. It's making sure that you're communicating that while things aren't great right now, there is a plan. You're part of the plan, um, and we'll get through this together. People need to feel like you have their back, or at least you're aware of the tough things that sometimes they have to go through in the spaces